Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the new year. Happy New Year you guys. It's 2024. You're seeing this on 1st of January, and because it's a Monday, it's gonna be very sad, which is why I am filming this video for you, hopefully to brighten up your day and let me know how the first day of 2024 went for you. Did you have a good day or a bad day? Was it a good start or was it a sad start or a bad start? And if you had chutti on 1st of January, then congratulations, because I probably won't, which was also very sad. Like, to go to office on the first day of the new year is not the kind of start anyone wants. But any which ways, I'm rambling at this point. Like you can tell from today's video, I am obviously going to do a chatty get ready with me, where I'm gonna get ready, put on some makeup, and hopefully you are either traveling back home or you are unwinding for the day, because I post at 5 p.m. IST. So yes, I mean, I would have loved to say that, you know, I hope you're getting ready with me, but that's probably not gonna happen unless and until you're gonna go party on the 1st of January. Then that's cool too. Then we can get ready together. Yes. Anyways, I feel like I'm rambling too much. I should get into this video at this point, but the coffee has not completely kicked in. I just had coffee before sitting down to film, so yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the coffee to kick in. But like you can tell, I'm in a very chatty mood, which works perfectly for this video. So I'm obviously not going to talk about any of the products that I'm going to put on my face, because you already probably know what they are at this point. I will list and link them down below in case you want to know. But yeah, that's going to be all that we're going to talk about the products. Okay, my camera is generally, actually, I mean, not my camera, my phone is usually also like always tilted, which a lot of times even when I look back at my videos, it annoys me a little bit. So I'm sorry that it annoys some of you as well. You're basically propped up on a dot and key parcel and a foxtail order as well, like those two boxes. Any which ways, for today's video we are going to talk about my plans for the new year. But before that, I want to talk about the amazing year that 2023 has been. I turned 24 this year, which I am very excited about, but not as excited about as well. I finally feel like an adult. I feel like this is the age when you kind of start getting on the responsibilities, which is both a good thing and a bad thing, I would say. And I have started like coming into my own skin, knowing what I tend to do, knowing where I need to improve myself on, knowing that, you know, this is just who I am as a person, and there are certain things that I'm not going to change about, even though people would love to tell you that you should change those things about yourself. But I'm just like, you know what, this is just who I am, and sometimes you don't need to always listen to what people have to say, because I mean, there is someone who's going to tell you it's an amazing thing that you don't do XYZ, and there are going to be other people who are going to tell you, oh no, why don't you do this, you should do this. You know, so different people are going to tell you different things. At the end of the day, listening to other people and their opinions and what they think you should do is not always going to help you. So keeping that in mind, I feel like at this point, whatever people tell me, I'm going to absorb that, I'm going to process it, and then I'm going to decide what I actually want to do and what I actually don't want to do. So yeah, I'm the one who's going to make the decision, not you. So I mean, I'm not saying that to you guys, I'm saying it to anyone who you know, comes with their opinions at me. So yeah, in that sense, I think this was an amazing year. Apart from that, like, let's talk about the YouTube channel, because I really want to mention that we hit 1,000 subscribers this year, which I know a lot of you you know, are newer to me now, but those of you who have been around for a long time, I have been on YouTube since I was 18. I started my YouTube channel on my 18th birthday. So I've basically been doing YouTube for more than 6 years now, which is crazy to think about, hitting this milestone after 6 years. that's very, very slow. But again, like I said, I do things my way. I do more longer videos, and a lot of people tell me, and these are even some of my well-wishers actually, who tell me that I should do shorter videos, which I try every once in a while to not ramble too much. And this is also something that I want to change in 2021. Sorry, not 2021. Wow, we're not in 2021, we're in 2024. This is something I want to change in 2024, is that make sure I don't create any sort of like repetitive content. Like, I don't want to, like, there is this moisturizer kept right here, so let's take this as an example. I don't want to tell you in 4 different videos about this specific product and how great it is. You know, if I do that once or twice in a month or in 2 months, then that's good enough. I could come back in 6 months and tell you that I love it still, but I don't want to come in every other video and rave about the same product over and over again, because while that would tell you how much I love it, I also feel like a lot of times that tends to make my videos longer as well, by just mentioning the same products over and over and over again. I want to optimize my content and definitely think about how you know, I would want to watch content, and how that would be you know, useful, like what I like to see other people do, and like styles of content that I find fun. I want to inculcate and incorporate those things into my own content too, and I do a lot of that. But sometimes I do feel like you know, certain things could be quite repetitive, and maybe people don't enjoy as much, you know. So that's something that I do want to be a little mindful about. Also, in the past 6 years, I don't think I have ever you know, like scripted my videos. I don't think I will even now. But when I say scripted, I mean I want to kind of have like a layout and guideline, not just like this video, for example. I'm just sitting down and I am blabbering whatever comes into my mind, which I will still do. But when I was sitting down, like when I was having coffee, basically I was thinking about all the topics that I want to talk about, and that way I have some idea like what are the main things I want to cover, and I want to make sure nothing out of that gets missed basically while I sit here and ramble. So I want to do that for every single video that I end up posting. Now, of course, these are all my plans. I don't know what, like, out of all these things, what all am I going to be able to implement and what I'm not able to implement. So that is something that we're going to you know, that's something we're going to see how it goes basically. And yeah, so another thing that happened in 2023, like I said, is we hit 1000 subscribers, and I think ever since then my growth has been just very, very fast, and that's something I am quite excited about, seeing my subscriber number increase like this. And another thing that I want to kind of address and talk about is monetization and YouTubers making money out of YouTube. So if you did not know this, most YouTubers use the YouTube Studio app, because that is where you can actually see your analytics very easily. And for someone like me who doesn't understand too much about algorithms and analytics and all of that, it's actually a great place to understand your numbers, understand your audience, understand how your content is doing, etc. So there is this page basically on that app where it kind of helps you into understanding how and when you can start monetizing your content. So one of the things is, of course, you need to have 1000 subscribers, which I now do, which is very exciting. And then to start monetizing your content, the other like check mark that you need to reach is, you need to reach, I think it's 3000 hours. Like your view time, like your watch time has to be, I want to say it's 3000 hours. I should go back and check again, in a year, I think. So like in the past 365 days from today, if my total watch time has been 3000 hours, then that means that I will hit the second check mark, and then I can start monetizing my content. And this is like long form content, like 3000 hours of long form content. And then if there are people who do more shorts as compared to long form content, then for them there is, I think, a different like either it's this or that. Like there are two options both for long form and short form. So I'm not gonna hit my check mark on the short form content anytime soon, because I don't post as much of short form content. So that is so something I'm not even paying attention on, because I'm not going to be able to hit that check mark anytime soon. So what's the point of even thinking about that? But I am almost halfway into hitting my second check mark, which I'm waiting for, because once that happens I can actually start doing a channel membership. This is something I didn't know much about. I knew there are quite a few channels who have been doing it for a long time actually. It's not a new feature, but recently in 2023 I discovered Sarah Rose, or Sarah Rose, however she likes to say her first name, I'm not sure. She talks about her channel membership more often, and actually like advertises it. So I've heard her speak about it quite a few times, so I wanted to check out what it is and what people generally do when they have a YouTube channel membership. And I am planning to start one myself once I'm able to do that. So once I hit my second check mark, the way I can start monetizing my content is by having a channel membership. And I started looking into what perks can I provide people who get a channel membership. I'm also thinking about how much I would charge for the channel memberships. And the reason I say memberships is because I'm planning to have like different tiers. I want to have the first tier, which is super affordable, something like 15 rupees per, not 15, 50 rupees per month or 100 rupees a month, like very affordable, with, you know, a smaller amount of perks. And then I would probably do like a higher amount. Again, I don't know how much that would be. I'm thinking I don't want it to be again too expensive, because I know nowadays even OTT platforms have become so affordable. So I don't want to charge too much money, because you know, then I know that lesser number of you would be inclined to get it. And also because I've been creating content for so long, making no money out of it. So it's almost that imposter syndrome where I feel like, you know, my content, I don't want to say it's not worth it, but it's not worth paying money for, because I've been doing it for free for so long, right? So that's why I feel like, I don't know, are people actually going to want to pay to watch exclusive content that will, by the way, never be available for free? Like this video, for example, that you see, you're paying no money to watch this video, right? So this specific content, like you're never gonna see those videos over here, like on my channel, just available unless and until you have a channel membership. Because again, it's also that reverse psychology where people are paying to watch something, and if it's just available for free, then they would feel cheated, because they're like, we paid money to watch this and then other people are getting it for free. So there is that reverse, like there are two sides to the coin, right? So there are both the things that I'm thinking about, ki kaise karna hai, kya karna hai. I've already started thinking about it, so that once I hit my second check mark, I can make the channel membership live by then. So I want to know from you guys, if you like, if I give you the option, like, would you get a channel membership for my channel and actually pay to see exclusive content? And when I say exclusive content, that could be videos, that could be live streams, that could be we could do like exclusive polls also, but I wouldn't want to do that because then there would be less participation. So another thing I was thinking about, like one-on-one like video consultations, like I would get on a 1 hour Zoom call with one of you. Again, like I said, one-on-one. So every person who gets a channel membership would get like a 1 hour one-on-one Zoom call with me, or like a video call, and you could ask me questions. You could, like, I could build a skincare routine for you, you know, like things like that, which actually add some sort of value, you know. So those are the kind of things and those are the ideas that I basically have, like मुझे ये करना है, मुझे वो करना है, and all of that. So this is something that again I wanted your insight. I know कि there is still some time before I hit that check mark. Hopefully it is sooner rather than later, but I know that I have decent enough time to think about it and also take your feedback before I like actually do it. So yeah, that's something that I'm thinking about and I want to know from you. So if you have any feedback on that, please let me know in the comment section, or you can DM me and we can chat about that too. So yeah, that is one thing. The other thing is, again, I didn't like talk about it too much, but for the past 3 months I have had a Wishlink account and like a profile basically, and all the 3 months I have been making money off of affiliate links basically. So if you don't know what Wishlink is, it's an affiliate program basically. It's a website that creators can make affiliate links on, and those affiliate links when posted across their social media and their content, and people use those affiliate links to make purchases, we actually make money off of that. Now keep in mind, this affiliate money that we make is a very small amount of your purchase. So even though I've made money off of that in the past 3 months, I mean I think I can tell you how much it is, because it's such a small amount. I don't think it even matters to like keep it a secret or something. If it was like thousands of rupees, then I would probably not feel comfortable talking about it. But I made like 300 rupees one month, 200 rupees another month, and then this month, like when I'm filming, it's just like middle of December, so at this moment of time I know I will make about 150 to 200 rupees this month. And by the way, in case you're wondering, इस पे TDS भी कटता है. So whatever money we're supposed to earn as commission, उसमें से 10% gets deducted as TDS. So yeah, it's even lesser. Like the payout that we actually get is lesser than what is like shown on the portal. So we get 90%, right, because 10% TDS. So 300 rupees, 200 rupees, इसमें ज़्यादा तो कुछ होने नहीं वाला है. मेरा maximum I can do is I can buy one moisturizer for 300 rupees, like this Dot & Key wala moisturizer is 300 rupees. So I can buy that in a month out of the money that you guys are helping me make. So yeah, it's a very small amount. It really doesn't, at least at this point, considering how many subscribers I have and how many of you are using those links to make purchases, I'm not making too much money. And again, like I said, I've been doing this for 6 years, absolutely free, making no money out of it. So finally to make some money, even though it is like 300 rupees, 200 rupees, it still counts. And I'm sure that over months and months and months of doing this, of course it's going to add up, right? So that is something I'm looking forward to. And of course, as my channel grows, there'll be more and more of you, and hopefully more and more of you will, if you want to, of course, use my affiliate links. So that means over time, I think maybe next year when I do this video and look at how much money have I made in the entire year off of my Wishlink earnings, there will be more, of course. But at the moment it's such a small amount, and of course every rupee counts. So if you do want to support me, help my channel, then please make sure that whenever you are watching a video, and if you're going to purchase a product from, say, like Dot & Key, for example, like this moisturizer, if you use my affiliate links to buy, I will actually make money. But on the other hand, if you purchase the Deconstruct skincare, I don't actually have a Wishlink link that's gonna make me any money if I recommend this specific product to you. Or even like Minimalist, for example, there are only certain brands, like there's Dot & Key, there's Foxtail, there's Chemist at Play, then there's Myntra also. Which reminds me, one more topic is I'm going to be creating more fashion related content in 2024 coming up, which is something I'm also very very excited about. And when I say I'm going to do fashion related content, it's still going to be like sit down recommendations. It's not going to be like big fashion videos or anything like that, like high production ones. No, I'm going to talk about my favorite picks which are affordable and available, like from Ajio, from Myntra, from Amazon, which I would recommend you guys to try out as well. If you watch Jessica Braun, I really like her fashion related content and I want to do something similar too. So yeah, I'll be doing that. And Myntra links also, if I share with you, that's affiliated with Wishlink and I do on commission. So it's just some specific brands, it's not all brands. And in general, again, if you want to buy it, you can help me and help me supporting this channel. And if you don't want to, that's again completely fine. You don't have to, like I said. So that is another thing I wanted to talk about, because I feel like I did not get a chance to actually sit down and share it with you. I think I spoke about it a couple of days back on Instagram stories, but on YouTube I haven't spoken about that too much. So yeah, that is another thing. And then when it comes to like my YouTube channel, okay, specifically, actually, you know what, I think I should do my liner lipstick and then come back. And wow, we've been here for 21 minutes. So yeah, this video is going to be a little bit longer than I had expected to be. So yeah, let me quickly do liner lipstick and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Liner lipstick is done. And in case like my face is a little stoic in a certain way, that's because my liner is still drying and I don't want it to transfer in the crease, obviously. So yeah, just bear with the stoic expression for some time, please. Thank you. So like I was saying earlier before I took that short break, my content in 2024 is going to be you know, like there are going to be a lot of changes coming up, I want to say, in the kind of content that I want to start creating now. Like I said earlier, I want to do more fashion content. I want to incorporate a new style of project panning this year. That's something that you will be seeing next Monday. My first like project pan video for 2024 is gonna come up then. And I don't know if I want to spoil it or not. I will probably not tell you what I'm gonna do. And then even like the video you're gonna see next, which is my Wednesday video, that's gonna be like skincare related, but there's gonna be like something new that's gonna come up. In terms of my perfume content, I want to say I have like last year I feel like I was more into like buying less and less perfume. Now I'm more so inclined to buying like perfumes that I really want to add in my collection, and not just buying a ton, or like buying perfumes very thoughtfully, very mindfully, in a different way. Like I don't know how to describe it, but last year I wanted to only add a certain number of perfumes, not let my collection go out of hand. But this year I want to very thoughtfully and mindfully curate it. Like for example, I want to buy perfumes that are going to last super long, even though if they're a little bit expensive, if they're high-end perfumes, that's okay, but I want my fragrances to last. Because this year I've specifically noticed like a lot of the perfumes that I've been, you know, buying, trying, whatever, they are not as long lasting. I also want to buy more fragrances which work for me across multiple seasons, and I also want to have fragrances in different families. Like I don't want to buy a lot of perfumes that kind of smell the same, are similar to each other. No, I want to diversify my collection as much as possible in terms of the scent families. And I also want to buy perfumes not just for the sake of it, because they're great smelling. I want to be able to have a purpose for them. Like what is my daytime scent, what do I wear to work, what do I wear if I'm going out with my family or with friends, like in the daytime or in the night time, or what would I wear on a date. You know, like there has to be a specific occasion to wear every single perfume. If there's no occasion to wear it, it might be an amazing smelling perfume, but what is the point of having it in my collection if I'm not going to be able to actually wear it out? So that's something I'm thinking about a lot. So I don't think I'm going to grow my collection a lot in 2024 in terms of perfumes. That could be completely what doesn't end up happening. So I do want to keep that in mind. But you will not see me add a lot of new perfumes to my collection probably in 2024, because again, like I said, I want to be very thoughtful and mindful about it. And I also have a lot of brands that I have my eye on that I want to try out. So I'll probably buy like sample sets, like decants, all of that stuff, and then decide which ones actually work for me and make sense to add in my collection. So you might see perfume content scattered here and there, but I want to focus more on shopping my stash, project panning, using up my products, doing a lot of like skincare videos where I'm doing suggestions, recommendations based on skin type, based on value, based on the best brands, the best offers, best discounts, best prices, budget skincare. That's kind of where I'm going with. I also want to do a lot of anti-consumerism related content, anti-haul kind of content, de-influencing kind of content, mainly all focusing on anti-consumerism, not going crazy and shopping during the sale, giving yourself like budgets, because even for myself personally as a consumer in 2024, I'm really going to limit myself into shopping skincare. And I actually have like, I mean, I cannot tell you numbers, but I have I've divided my income basically into different revenue streams, in terms of saving, contributing as a daughter, as a single daughter rather I should say, because I don't have siblings. I want to contribute at home as well. So I've given myself a budget as to how much money I can spend every month on shopping and on buying skincare, and even in general, like even if I'm replenishing, like I keep telling you, like I keep showing you these products, but these two are like some of my favorites and I would continue to repurchase these. So I'm going to be spending more of that shopping budget on products that I know which are favorites, which will ultimately mean that I'm going to be very very mindful about what new products I'm going to try out. I'm not going to go ahead and buy every new product that I think would be nice, and a lot of those things I might actually like, but do I need to buy them? Are they going to add any kind of value to my existing collection? Is the price per ounce or the price per use going to be better than some of my favorite products in that same category? Probably not. So keeping all of those factors in mind, I'm gonna create a lot of content based on that, because I really want to talk about these things. The past couple of weeks I have interacted with a lot of you in my comment section on my videos. Even the December vlogmas I've been doing has created a lot of conversations between us, which I'm very happy about. And I see a lot of people out there who are buying like products because it's something that's talked about, hyped about, and I'm like, no, that should not be a reason to buy new skincare, unless and until you're a beauty enthusiast who loves trying new products. But I'm like, do you need it? Is it going to actually add any value to your collection? If not, then you should probably not be buying it. I mean, you can, but do you need it? So that's where my mind is at basically, and I've been thinking a lot about these things, to be completely honest. So I will be talking about a lot of those things. And speaking about vlogmas, that is currently going on when I'm filming this video, because like I said again, I'm filming this in December. It's going to be posted on 1st of January. Apart from that, I have this basically content overload. Like I have so many ideas. I am buzzing with new ideas every day about what video topics I can do and film. And I know that with my thrice a week upload schedule, I'm not going to be able to cover everything probably, which is why I'm definitely going to do vlogmas again in December. I've been doing it for a few years. I did it last year as well. And apart from that, I'm thinking I maybe want to do everyday May again in 2024. I did it, I think, in 2020 during lockdown. But ever since then, once the lockdown like opened up and stuff, I have not done everyday May, which I am planning to do, because that way again I'll have 31 days where I can post new videos every day. So let me know if you'd be up for everyday May, and if that's something that you want to see. That's something I'm thinking about. And apart from that, I'm also thinking, should I do something in December? Not December, sorry, December I will be doing in September, because September is my birthday month, so I could probably do something then too, in terms of like, you know, everyday content, etc. But I know September is also a very, very busy month, because it's not just my birthday month. My two best friends have their birthdays in September. We're all Virgos, so I don't know how busy I'm gonna be in September considering that. But yeah, if I like pre-film all the 30 videos of September, or like, you know, how many number of videos I decided to do in September, if I pre-film everything before September, then maybe I could make it work. I don't know, but let me know how you feel about these everyday videos. Is that something you would continue to want to like see in the new year? Which months would you suggest I do it in? If you have any suggestions or recommendations, I am pretty keen on May, September, and actually, you know what, September, yeah, I think I'll have to pre-film all of my content if I want to do it in September, because I might also plan a trip in September. I might, again, I don't want to put it out there in the universe, but because it's my 25th birthday, I want to do something special. So yeah, it's like Silver Jubilee, yay! So even though I'll probably throw like a big party, like a Silver Jubilee party for all my friends, family, everyone, but apart from that, for myself and for my family, like my parents, if we do end up planning a trip, then I don't know how busy that time of the year is going to be. So I'm more keen to doing everyday May and then Vlogmas in December for everyday uploads. But let me know what your thoughts are on that and what you would want to see, so then accordingly I can plan that as well. But yeah, I think that is everything that I want to talk about. We're already 31 minutes into this video, so it's definitely a long one. And yeah, I'm not going to talk too much more, because we've already been here for a hot minute. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Once again, a happy new year. I wish 2024 brings all the happiness in your life. If 2023 was a difficult year for you, I hope that 2024 is better. And yes, I am really looking forward to so much in this new year. I feel like more in terms of course YouTube and content, because that's something that I'm planning. But again, when it comes to my personal life, I'm looking to travel more in 2024. Hopefully, I'm looking to pursue more of my hobbies in 2024. There's just so much, you know. So yeah, that's that. That is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching once again. Until next time, bye.